Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, All-Star Week is officially in Seattle for the first time since 2001. How you could be a part of the party.
I really am from Seattle, born and raised.
Plus, radio and TV host Besa Gordon is telling us how she got picked to host the All-Star Red Carpet event at Pike Place.
Next, the Seafair Pirates are storming Alki Beach this Saturday. We're chatting about all their summer shenanigans with the Seafair Festival.
Then, Acme Valley Ice Cream is joining us in studio with the taste of their unique treats. We'll give you a look at the Scooped Ice Cream Festival this weekend.
And get ready for some grilling. Maxi Beast Barbecue showing us how to elevate our oyster dishes this summer. Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.
Hey there, happy Friday everybody. I'm Carly Henderson.
And I'm Mireya Garcia, and we have a whole lot of baseball to talk about, so let's get right into it. We're gonna keep this party going. All-Star Week officially here in Seattle. Let's give you a look at some of the events taking place, starting today with the first ever HBC Swingman Classic. Play Ball Park opening up tomorrow at 10 a.m. We were giving you a sneak peek all morning on Good Day Seattle, and then the Futures game also tomorrow at 4. And then, of course, the Celebrity Softball game follows, and the Home Run Derby, the thing everyone's been talking about, Monday. And then all culminating with the All-Star game itself happening Tuesday at 5.
So much happening. Okay, and speaking of Play Ball Park, you're going to want to get in on all the fun, and there's lots of fun to be had. So tons and tons of things for families to do. It's being held at Lumen Field and the Event Center. It'll give families a chance to take part in all the action without actually having to get tickets to the All-Star game itself.
Are you guys going to any of the games?
We're going to come to the festivities, actually. Tickets are really expensive.
You know what? If you're wanting to get out to Play Ball Park, you're going to need a ticket for the inside portion of it, okay? So regular admission is $35, but hot tip for you right here. Fans can buy $10 tickets using the code PBPO at the website allstargame.com. And if you don't have a pen to write that down right now, we put a link up on fox13seattle.com/studio13live.
What a great discount.
Yeah.
I should definitely use that. Okay, so if you're heading down to check it all out, then you also have to stop by the Giant Baseball at Play Ball Park. Fox 13's Taylor Winkle stopped by and is letting us in on some of these big surprises.
So for the next part of our tour, we have something really, really important and exciting to show you guys. The world's biggest baseball. She is 13 feet in diameter, and she even has a Guinness Book of World Records record. She's been around for 28 years, and you can see all across the side of her. She has the signature of legends, and this is a really important landmark to remember throughout the weekend, because this is where the legends will be making appearances. You can get up close, take a picture, get an autograph, and this is also the last free part of Play Ball Park. After this point, you will need to get a ticket, but we have good news for you. We know how to get them for just $10, and we're gonna have directions posted for you up on our website, fox13seattle.com. We'll throw it back to you guys.
Throw with the giant ball? I gotcha, Taylor. Okay, all right. So it looks like there really is something for everybody, and we want to see all your photos of the fun you're having this weekend. You can send them to us either on social media or email them. Just search for Studio 13 on Fox.
Very
Fun.
cool.
I know.
I feel like you're really embracing puns more.
I am. You know what?
You're surrounded by people who love them.
I still am a little salty about them, but you also make them look so cute. How could I not love them?
It's a good time. Okay, the last time that Seattle hosted All-Star Week was actually in 2001 at Safeco Field. Now, the American League beat out the National League 4-1, and that year, the Mariners were in the middle of a record-setting season, sporting 8 All-Stars. That's major. Some of those stars included Ichiro Suzuki, Brett Boone, Edgar Martinez, and Mike Mike Cameron.
Oh, and the Mariners have 3 players on the All-Star roster this year. Pitcher Luis Castillo with the only M's player named to the original roster, but because of replacements, we have center fielder Julio Rodriguez and pitcher George Kirby. They've been added to the lineup, and in fact, it'll be Julio's 2nd appearance and George's 1st, so congratulations to them.
Very cool. Now, if you go out to a baseball game without posting a photo, did you really go to the game, especially in Seattle? Well, according to a new study, T-Mobile Park is the 10th most Instagrammed ballpark. So far this season, there have been more than 768,000 geotagged Instagram posts at T-Mobile Park. And that is just on one platform, my friends. So whether you're going to the ballpark for an all-star game or not, be sure to snap a picture and post it next time you're there. We got to get T-Mobile Park to #1.
Absolutely, that would be so cool. And you know, yesterday we showed you the All-Star flag being raised at the Space Needle by former Mariners player and legend Felix Hernandez. So take a look at these amazing photos of that flag raising. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, that is so high up. It's one thing to look out through the windows at the top of the Space Needle. It's another whole thing to be like on the very top like that. It's so brave.
Yeah, and you know, he said that he was feeling a little iffy because he wasn't super cool with the heights, but you know, he did it, said he was so happy to be back. We're happy to have him.
King Felix can do anything.
That's right. Still ahead, we are bringing you in our pharmacy specialist with some advice to avoid those awful sunburns in the summer. Oof, and how to create a summer safety kit for your car.
That's right. Up next, though, roll out the red carpet. We're going to be chatting with Besa Gordon before she hosts the All-Star Red Carpet event next week. We'll be right back.
Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.
Besa Gordon here. I'm inviting you to join the whole Converge Media fam July 5th through the 7th for the Takeover All-Star Edition live from Pier 62 at Waterfront Park.
Well, you know her and you love her, the coolest girl we know, joining us in studio, pop culture queen, radio host, now TV host, Besa Gordon. Hey,
Hi.
so happy to have you here. Okay, so on top of all your many, many talents, you're also hosting some events during All-Star Week, including the red carpet arrivals at Pike Place. How pumped are you?
Dude, when I tell you, I got that email and I was like, I'm doing what? You guys want me to do what? Like, I'm actually really, really excited because honestly, not only is All-Star Week in my hometown, I'm actually able to be a part of it. So that's like pretty freaking dope.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, what does it mean to you to be able to like be a part of this event in this sort of way?
I think it means a lot, not just because they reached out, but for the reason that they reached out. You know, like I started doing a lot of stuff with Converge over at the Mariners games, and Seattle Mariners is the ones that actually recommended for me to be a host. And they actually saw that as like a good thing, and it worked out. So, you know, I guess when it really comes down to it, it kind of shows that work hard, be seen, be present, you know, like don't just pop up just to pop up. And they were actually able to see, no, I'm really down with the cause. Like, let's do this.
I love it.
It's so cool.
It really showcases the importance of being you. Like just shine in your own personality, and what's right for you will come for you.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even if it's in a random email.
I love it. I love it.
Also a good lesson, check your email, right?
Right, definitely. Check the email. Okay, so you're also doing a huge takeover of Pier 62. Tell us all about it.
So we, Converge Media, we've been at Pier 62, I want to say since the 5th, right? And so we're doing a takeover there, live streams, we're doing interviews. I'm actually heading straight there after this, so that way I can be a part of it. And it's great, you know, it's a party, it's a vibe, it's a mixer, it's a conversation, but it's also summertime. So it's like a really dope way to kind of kick off All-Star Week. There's going to be music by my buddy DJ Topspin. We'll have some food there. And yeah, it's just going to be a good vibe.
Oh, that sounds like such a good time. You know, T-Mobile Park's also hosting the HBCU Swingman Classic tonight. The first one ever, might I say.
That's the wild part about it.
Yeah.
It's the first one ever, and it's happening here. Like, again, like it's so dope to not only have All-Star Week here in Seattle, but to actually be a part of it. Like, there's so many great things happening.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so you also had a successful launch on your new show here on Fox 13, Back to Besa. Oh! What was it like seeing it come to life?
It was actually really wild. You know, it's like you go through the editing, you go through the filming, you do all the interviews, and then you actually turn on the TV and you're like, oh wait, this isn't YouTube. Like I can actually type in my name on the TV guide now, like, and I pop up. Like it's one of those things where I've always wanted that to happen, but once it finally does happen, you really kind of have to sit back and take it in, and you're like, oh my God, like that's really me, and I'm like, really being myself, and I'm really like highlighting things in the city, just basically like I said I would do.
Yeah, so what's coming up on the show this weekend?
So we are highlighting Little Red's Takeout and Catering, which is like one of the #1 barbecue spots in the city. We're also highlighting Aisle 4. They do a thing called Field Day over in the South End, which is really, really dope. It's a free community event for people to come out, play games, get food, which is absolutely amazing. We're highlighting Faith. She is a media personality, but only 14 years old, okay? She's producing, she has a nonprofit, and she's just absolutely amazing. So I definitely wanted to talk about her journey in media. She does like so many sports interviews. Like she was literally at the Sports Bar Awards this year, which is actually where I was able to meet her.
Cool.
Shoot, who else is going to be on the show? We have a lot of good things. Oh, my friends from Traveling While Black, they'll be on the show.
Oh, they came on our show.
Yeah. So our announcement that we're going to put out today is that they're actually going to be on the show every third Saturday, giving us different things to do around the city, around the Northwest. Because, you know, they go a little further than I go, but it makes me want to go. So, you know, we have a lot of good things happening. And then, of course, I'll do some events to know about, and we'll talk about some new movies real quick.
Oh.
Did you guys know that a new Bird Box is coming out?
No.
Oh, the scary Netflix movie?
Out of Europe, is that right?
Bird Box Barcelona.
Oh,
okay. Is Sandra Bullock coming back?
No, it's
I
like
don't think
it's
so.
a whole new cast.
Oh, okay.
I love it. I love it. But if you loved it, you'll love this for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to know, because you really, one, can keep up the energy and really make sure people are engaged. But do you have like a different process depending on what type of media you're on, or is it always the same? No, it's just the same vibe.
I think it's just me at all times.
I love that.
Like, I mean, if I need to tone it down a little bit, then I will. But for the most part, no. It's very rare that I'll kind of like dial something back. I think, in all honesty, the only time that I really ever feel that I do dial back is if I'm nervous or anxious.
Oh,
but otherwise,
I wouldn't imagine that of
chill.
you.
Yeah.
This is what you get.
I don't know about you, but I feel like with our show, when it launched, like we were practicing so much. We did rehearsals every single day before the very first episode. And so like getting the first one out, we were like, good, feeling good. We've done this before. But by the time the second episode came out, we were like, oh my gosh, we have to do this every single day.
So
and it like took a minute to catch up to the pace. How are you feeling kind of like being in the grind of doing a weekly show now?
It's interesting because I'm always like recording. I had one of my friends, Anthony Kerr, he does the Collective Seattle. They're like day parties, poetry events. They do like sporting things. It's like really dope gatherings. And he was like, I haven't seen you out at any of the events lately. And I was like, well, I've been working. And he's like, you're working on, you know, a Saturday at 12 p.m. And I'm like, yeah, I'm recording. So it's kind of one of those things where I think I'm just getting used to always being on the move and always doing something media, which is what I typically do, but I'm not used to like being out in the field as much doing those kind of stories. Like popping into iHeart, it's an easy interview. I pop on the mic, turn on the camera, go on about my day. But now I'm doing like actual stories. And so it's a fun learning process, honestly.
So tell us a little bit more about hosting duties at the red carpet. Who are we expecting to see? What are you most excited about?
You know what? I don't necessarily know exactly who's going to be there yet. So I can't spoil that.
They really keep it under wraps, don't they?
No, they really do. Like, they haven't even told me yet. They have to do the names. But I think I'm most excited to see all the people and feel the energy. Like, when you're in a space like that, and it's that many people there, and everyone's that excited to see their favorite players, along with even their family members, the energy is always so electric. And I think that's what I'm most excited about. Plus, I saw like a little like render of what it looks like. I'm like, oh, this is cute. I'm gonna get some nice photos in here.
Is it inside Pike Place or is it like around Pike
No, it's like
Place?
outside, around.
Outside.
Carly's
Okay,
going to
cool.
be there too.
Yeah, we should chat on the red carpet.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. I'll interview you. Did you say, what am I wearing?
Yes, what are you
Girl,
wearing?
I'll ask you what you're wearing.
Right.
It's all about you if I'm interviewing you.
No, that's why I'm cheating.
Oh, you're trying to figure it out right now.
Yeah, I ordered a bunch of sparkly dresses, so we'll see what happens. I was like, are we going more sporty or are we going like real red carpet for this? And I looked up pictures from last year. It seems like real red carpet. So, okay, we'll see.
Yeah,
I'll
I
see you
say
there.
glam with a baseball cap is all I'm saying.
Okay,
that's what I'm
cute.
saying.
Not a bad idea.
You know?
Well,
I
I'll
think
see you
so.
there. Yeah, absolutely. Faisa, thank you so much for being here. The first of many chats, I am sure. And you can watch Back to Besa Saturday on Fox 13 at 10:30 p.m. and Sunday on Fox 13 Plus at 10 a.m.
Thank
Very
you.
cool. We'll see you soon. All right, coming up, we are chatting with the Seattle Seafair Pirates. Hear all about their Pirates landing at Alki tomorrow.
But first, we're learning how to make a summer car safety kit that you can use to heal those sunburns. That's coming up next. It is time for IDK, where we learn how to make something new. And with all this sunshine coming at us this summer, you've got to protect yourself from those harmful rays and learn how to heal some sunburns.
That's right. And for that, we're bringing in a local pharmacist to show us how to create a summer car safety kit with everything you need. Catherine Lehman, welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for
having me.
This is helpful info.
Yeah, especially right now with the sun.
It definitely is. You know, I was pasty white this winter, and so I've been trying to get some rays this summer. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people, when they want to tan, they might skip on, like, the body sunblock. But can you fill us in on why body sunscreen is so important and what exactly we need to be doing to protect our skin?
Yes, definitely. So all skin types actually need to put on some sunblock. It's very important to apply it before you get out in the sun. So 15 to 30 minutes before you're out in the sun, you should already be applying it to any exposed areas. So a lot of people forget to put it on their nose, their ears, maybe the tops of their feet, and definitely on our chest, behind the neck. That's an area that often we forget about and often get sunburned.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and if you do indeed get a minor sunburn, are there any products that we can use to either make us feel better or help the healing process?
Yeah, and at Rite Aid, we actually have a perfect product for that. It's our new line called Rishi, and they have an after sun spray that's really easy to apply. And it has things like aloe vera, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid that really helps with the pain and also retaining moisture around the area. So after a sunburn, it's also really important to stay hydrated because that fluid tends to actually leave and go into that sunburned area. So we need to hydrate all the time.
Those are good tips right there. And I hear that it's important to have a well-rounded first aid kit in our cars. So what items would you say we should be including in that?
Yeah, so we actually have a product at Rite Aid and also Bartell's. It's a travel size first aid kit, and it already has everything you might need. So bandages, we have our antiseptic pads, and even some swabs to help us apply it. And if you wanted to add anything extra, I would recommend putting aloe vera, hydrocortisone cream, and of course our sunblock.
Okay, those are all great things to have because I don't have one in my car. I really
just
should.
have, like, Band-Aids.
Yeah, well that's better than I'm doing honestly. So yeah,
I would recommend
something
at
to
your
do.
house and also in your car. You can throw it in your bag. Even.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I've been in this spot in the past, gotten a really bad sunburn, maybe some blisters. So when is the right time to maybe see a professional about this?
Right, and that would be a second-degree burn. Most of the time, we would not need to go see a doctor for that, but you probably just want to keep that area covered. It can take up to 7 to 21 days for that to heal, but it's important to just keep it moisturized. But I would recommend seeing a professional if it's extremely painful and if you start to see signs of infection, so maybe a fever or anything like that.
Yeah, that sounds serious. And everybody's at risk for heat exhaustion as well. What are kind of the signs and that we should be looking for, and what are the factors that make it worse?
Yeah, so definitely when we're out in the sun, we want to hydrate. So if you're dehydrated or you're doing a lot of physical activity, so maybe you're kayaking or sweating a lot, those are things that can increase our risk factors. Also, drinking alcohol tends to dehydrate us as well. So just keep that in mind and always be hydrating. Other things that we should be looking at, just dizziness, blurry vision, headache, those are all signs of heat exhaustion. So maybe you want to get in the shade or drink some more water.
Always be hydrating. That's going to be my new motto. You got that down, though, I think.
I do drink a lot of water.
Yeah, okay. I do want to ask one clarifying question for myself. So when you say, keep it moisturized, or what kind of lotion are we talking about? I mean, Vaseline, or do we want maybe just something lighter when we're keeping an area that's been burned moisturized?
Well, you just really want to keep that area essentially not dry. So it could be any moisturizer, but I like to put a product that we have here, something that has hyaluronic acid, and it's going to help to retain that moisture better.
Okay,
Excellent.
Good tips. Thank you so much.
All right, still ahead, we are trying some very unique ice cream treats with Acme Valley Ice Cream and a look at the Scooped All-You-Can-Eat Ice Cream Festival this weekend.
Such a fun festival. And shiver me timbers, the Seattle Seafair Pirates are landing at Alki tomorrow. What you can expect when they rush the shore right after the break.
Don't gotta wait today.
Ahoy, matey! The Seafair Festival is in full swing with fun events throughout the summer. And tomorrow, you might even be surprised with an unusual ship pulling up to the Alki Beach shores. That is right, the Seafair Pirates are back, and they're causing a ruckus around town.
You've gone wild, Carly. You've gone wild. Okay, watch out. They might even make you walk the plank tomorrow at the Seafair Pirates Landing. And here to share all about it is Captain Lee Birds, Davy Steve Kennedy, and President Al Donahue with the Seattle Seafair Pirates. Gentlemen, Pirates.
Ahoy.
Ahoy! How are you?
We be fine.
Good. Well, Seafair Pirates have been a huge part of Seattle history for more than 70 years now. So tell us all about it and how you kind of helped create the first Seafair Festival all the way back in 1950.
The Pirates have been around longer than Seafair.
Oh.
So in 1949, the Seattle Press Club, which you would be members of back in the day, had just done the Pirates of Penzance, and they were asked, Jack Gordon, who was the president of the Ale and Quail Society, was asked to help promote this new thing they were going to do. And so they took 7 of the younger members, they drew lots, and those 7 young members were tasked with dressing like pirates and promoting the festival. And right out of the gate, they were bad. So bad. But the public loved them. And so here we are, 74 years later, and we're still going strong.
Wait, bad how?
Like cool bad or
Cool bad or
not
naughty?
good? Or naughty?
Yes.
All of it.
Yes and
So
yes.
Seafair used to give the Pirates back in the 50s $5,000 a year to go into bars, buy drinks for people, and promote Seafair.
Oh.
And the
Bring that
problem
back.
was
Bring
that
it
lasted about, and by the way, $5,000 is the equivalent of about $50,000 now.
In today money.
In today money. And they would drink it all up in about a month.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, but here we are, and we're still going strong. Amazing thing is, when Lee and I joined the club, 2 of those original members, those original 7, were still in the club.
Wow. That is
Bill
amazing.
Sprang and Bill Worcester.
All right, so you are storming the shores of Alki Beach for the Seafair Pirates Landing this Saturday. That starts at 1:30. So for people who have not yet experienced this, what can they expect now in the present day?
Okay, well, actually, it's not 1:30. It's more like about 1. We
okay.
intend to hit the beach just before 1, and that's because there's a there's a sandbar out there, and we have to hit it at high tide to get over the sandbar.
timing.
Otherwise, we have to swim in, and I'm not very good swimming with all this stuff. So, but we're going to be on a landing craft from Global Diving, and we're going to hit the beach. We're going to come in hot, and we're going to, scare the kids, hand out a lot of pirate booty, and just have a good time.
And it's a great event because it's the one time where kids all can interact with a pirate.
Yeah.
We stay on the beach until every kid has had a chance to get a coin from the pirates, say their hellos, get one of our trading cards, or one of our stickers, or all of the above.
Wonderful. So fun. Now, I don't want to go overboard here, but what kind of adventures and shenanigans are you getting into this summer?
I can answer that one. We've got a lot of parades going on. I'm the new guy on this ship, so coming in as a Davy Jones, and we're going to be hitting Covington and Kent, Snoqualmie, obviously Torchlight Parade, and the International District Parade coming up. We have a lot of fun. I've done 3 parades so far, and I've had a blast. It's just been crazy that people and the parents always come up to us and say, "Hey, would you please scare my kids? When I was a little kid, I used to be so scared of you guys." And I'm like, "You really want me to scare your kids?" He's like, "Yes, scare them."
Right.
But we always treat them nicely after, give them a sticker or a button, and we hope they keepsakes, little treasures, give to the kids, and try to create fond memories. So. But we're always looking for more pirates, so if anybody out there is thinking about joining the pirates, you can go to our website, and I'm the only new guy coming in this year, but we have candidacy season starting shortly after Seafair, and we'd like to get some new pirates, people who'd like to come out and join the Brotherhood. It's a great eclectic group, guys from attorneys to plumbers to electricians, bakers, all kinds. It's everybody, all different trades and walks of life. So everybody's equal. It's a really great group.
And you make kids so excited when you see them too. You're like a local celebrity. That's so much fun. Now I know there's a little rivalry going on between you guys and King Neptune. And our good friend, Bender Cunningham, he's taken on the crown this year. So we got to know, how do you really feel about King Neptune?
We want him to go swimming.
Oh.
He's from the sea anyway.
Send him back to the sea.
No, he's a good guy.
He's good.
Yeah.
As far as King Neptunes go, he's above average.
Okay, we'll take it.
You know what? I think it's time we have a drinking contest, Bender. I don't know where pirates get this reputation for drinking a lot. By the way, it's just water.
Oh, just water. Just water.
It's the biggest flask I've ever seen.
Every time you show up, mayhem ensues.
Yes, but I don't have to recruit people to be a pirate. I could get anybody to become a king. Are we ready? Are we ready? So you're going to storm the beach?
Yes.
Yes.
My kingdom.
That's right.
Yes.
Where's he going to take it back?
You're going to take it back. Why have you been so angry for almost 75 years? You get the key to the city every year.
Well, the problem is, we get the key to the city, but they give us all these keys, and we're not really sure which one. Is it this key? Is it this key? Is it this key? I don't know.
You just lose them. Uh-oh.
You.
I'm coming for you, Ben.
You.
Coming for you.
You.
With the
Did
Triton.
you see the look? They're talking about, what camera am I on? They're talking about scaring the kids. Did you see the look of fear when I came through the door?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you see it? It will continue tomorrow when they try. When they try to get on land in my kingdom.
Oh my
Every
There's
year.
a new sheriff in town.
Every year you lose.
There's a new king in town, thank you.
By the way, we're bringing Steve in to fight you this year.
With the Triton.
You ready?
I'm coming at you. All right. Well, usually we just jab with the Triton.
Boys, please, calm down, calm down.
It's a glorious pitchfork.
I found the key to the city, too.
That's the key?
That's the key. That's the one.
Can I take a look at it?
We'll fight over
Wait a minute.
We'll fight
I
over
don't think
this
that's the
Saturday.
actual key to the city, because I have that.
We're gonna.
Maybe there's like one for the front door and one for the side
Yeah,
door.
that's it.
King Neptune. We're gonna send you to. We're gonna send you to Davy Jones' locker.
You know that door's unlocked, right?
It's the only way you got in here.
You sleep in there sometimes.
Listen, you have to come by rickety boat tomorrow. I'll be arriving with the people because I am a king of the people.
Now,
right, Mireya?
You are.
Right.
I, the people, say you're a king of the people.
That's right. See? They're on my side.
Okay, look.
Yes.
We want everybody to have a good time.
That's right.
To win. And, you know, we hope you guys have a wonderful time storming the beach.
It's our favorite day of the year.
Oh, thank you
We'll
both.
see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you on the beach, King Neptune.
Oh, it's a showdown. You
We're
cannot
gonna
miss
duke it out.
Thank you all so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
You said
Appreciate
it. Yeah, definitely be sure to catch the Seafair Pirates landing at Alki Beach tomorrow afternoon. We posted more info up on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. You better be careful with that thing.
Bam. All right. So there's
It's
a
real.
lot going on. A lot of star power at Play Ball Park this weekend.
That's right. Fox 13's Taylor Winkle actually spoke with Mariners legend Edgar Martinez about what he is most looking forward to. Check it out.
Hey guys, we are back here with Edgar Martinez. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Talk to us about how exciting this is to have the Midsummer Classic in Seattle.
Yeah, it's very exciting. You know, the last time we had it was in 2001, and I remember how energetic was around the city and the stadium. So I'm looking forward to this year's again. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What do you hope people take away, maybe people coming to visit Seattle for the first time, what do you hope they take away from our community?
Yeah, that people that never been to Seattle, you know, they're going to be able to see how beautiful the city is, with all the waters and mountains and many activities for the people that come to Seattle. So, and the people in Seattle, it's really great people. So. It will be great for the city for sure.
Why do you think this is so important for our community?
It is. You know, the more people come to the city, the better it is for the businesses, the better it is for the city. It makes an impact. People that come and love the city, they come back.
Yeah. As far as changes the MLB has made this year, becoming more inclusive for everybody, why do you think that's important when it comes to the future of the game of baseball?
Yeah, it is. It is very important to be inclusive to all the kids. The future of the games, the more kids from all walk of life can play the game, the better it is for the game, and for the families too.
What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
The Home Run Derby. Obviously, the game is always fun to watch, but the Home Run Derby is it's a lot of energy that day.
All right. Edgar Martinez, thank you so much. We are looking forward to the Home Run Derby as well, and we will send it back to you guys.
Oh, so fun. Hey, tens of thousands of fans are expected to flood Seattle for all things All-Star Weekend. There's also a whole lot of photo ops, and we want to see yours. Send them to us on social media at Studio 13 on Fox.
Yes. And do not forget, we're also taking the show on the road this coming Tuesday. We are going to be live for the All-Star Game excitement, so be sure to join us Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Yeah, and you know, we're going to be having loads of fun. Carly's going to be at the red carpet for the first, for all the All-Star arrivals, so very exciting
Yeah,
times.
I'm excited to get to know all the players a little bit more. I want to know their personalities, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited to see who we get to chat with and who the celebrities are. A lot of it is being kept under wraps right now, but I'm so excited for this big event. It's exciting. It's exciting for Studio 13 Live. Something else very exciting that just happened. Swifties, this is the day we have all been waiting for.
Yes, Speak Now, Taylor's version officially out, I think at midnight, okay? And Taylor Swift has been re-recording, of course, albums released through her old record label after they sold the rights to her first 6 albums. And Speak Now, Taylor's version is the 3rd album she's re-recorded so far. There are 16 songs from the original album, 7 from her vault, too.
Yeah, the vault tracks are really where it's at. Taylor posted an Instagram when the album went live. She said, "It's here, it's yours, it's mine, it's ours." I love that. Fans are already picking up on some changes, like in Better Than Revenge, the controversial line, "She's better known for the things that she does on the mattress," has been changed to, "He was a moth to the flame, she was holding the matches. I really feel like this was a much needed update. You know, I feel like her old line didn't super align with 2023 Taylor, so I was really happy to hear that she kind of changed that up a little bit, and she had Jack Antonoff jumping on this album and helping her out with that too. Some really good collabs on this as well. Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy, Hayley Williams. So so far I've just listened to some of the vault tracks. I haven't gone through and listened to the re-recordings, but it's really exciting.
It is so exciting, and I think that there's going to be a lot of debate about changing the line, because I'm with you. I agree that I think it's important that those changes align with who the person is now, but I think we all also know the originals and, you know, maybe what she was feeling at the time, but I love the growth.
I feel like if it was done in like a basic or cheesy way, people wouldn't be on board with it, but that change was so beautifully written that I think she just handled it in the perfect way. So I'm fully embracing it.
I love it. Cannot wait to listen to everything in full. All right. Up next, we are grilling up some loaded oysters with Maxi Beast Barbecue, how you can elevate your summer dishes.
Yes, but first, I'm going to be trying some unique summer treats with Acme Valley ice cream. A sneak peek at what you can find at the Scoop Festival in Seattle this weekend. We'll be right back. Hey friends, the Scooped All-You-Can-Eat Ice Cream Festival is going down at the Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center this weekend. And one of the returning vendors this year is Acme Valley Ice Cream from Bellingham. And today I'm joined with the owner, Tim Connell. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. You know, when I was up in Bellingham a few weeks ago, me and I think like most people from our team just happened to stop by and try your ice cream, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
So I'm really glad you're here today. How did you get started in the ice cream business?
So I joined Acme about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And it was a small local business up in Bellingham. And we were I tried it. I fell in love with it just like you did. And so now we're growing the business coast to coast. So.
And it's delicious, but I think one of the most special things about your ice cream is the texture of it. Tell me all about the texture. It's almost like taffy. How is this made?
So we make it all in-house traditional. We do the bases, we blend everything, but the main thing that's different about our ice cream is the fact that we don't inject any air. So a lot of ice cream has a lot of air injected.
Yeah.
We are making ice cream the traditional way, and you get that taffy pull because we're not adding any air.
And so it's
denser.
richer.
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh, okay. Can we try stretching the ice cream a little bit? Just give people a little preview here.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. What do I do here?
So here's a spoon.
Okay.
And why don't you just kind of
dig in here?
Yeah, and just nice.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. Let's see how far I can stretch it. Ready? Ooh, so that doesn't happen with every ice cream. Sometimes you just get this like clean scoop, and I think this is the real deal. Oh, am I getting good at stretching ice cream right now? Not me here.
Absolutely.
What flavors do you offer?
So we have 14 flavors in the market right now. So everything from traditional vanilla, which I love our vanilla, all the way to we have now a raspberry chocolate chip and a chocolate peanut butter that we just launched and is rolling out into the market right now, which is great.
Okay, well, I want to start trying some of these too. So this is the vanilla bean. We'll start with vanilla, right? It's the basic. Oh, I'm hard at getting it all over myself. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Thank you.
I kind of like how it's chewy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
it's
so
great
good.
With
I
pie.
probably
It's
shouldn't
great
put my
with
spoon
everything.
back in there, but
So
if anyone else wants to try afterward, just be aware. Okay,
and
what's this one?
This is raspberry chocolate chip. So we make our own chocolate when we at the plant. We blend it and we mix it in, but all the berries that we're using are all here. And as you can see, we're blending in berries with every single scoop. So
I like that combo.
Thank you.
It almost reminds me of like a chocolate-covered strawberry or something.
Nice.
So good. Okay, what's next?
We have our newest one, which is chocolate peanut butter.
Let's go crazy.
No, excellent. And so this is just, basically total decadence with chocolate and peanut butter. This just made it out into the market and already getting huge accolades for it. So I'm very happy about it.
That's such a good combo.
Thank you.
You can really taste the peanut butter in that. That's so good. And you have gluten-free. This is all gluten-free.
All of them are gluten-free. Our facility's gluten-free. We're also 100% fair trade. We're not 100%, but we are fair trade. And so, we're very committed to making sure we're making the best quality product for everyone. We're also working with all of our local vendors. So 90% of our stuff is sourced locally.
Okay. What's this flavor here?
This is espresso.
Yeah. I think that's the one I ordered when I came in there.
Too.
I tasted a couple just to know I was getting the best option. This is by far my favorite so far.
Thank you.
I like this. I really like the vanilla bean one. I know you're not supposed to admit you like vanilla flavored things, but it is really good. It's done so well.
It is great. And you can play around with that. I know we didn't do this today, but if you actually do a little bit of reduced balsamic vinegar on top of it and a little bit of salt, very nice way to make it a delicious dessert.
Yeah,
So.
that's a great tip to take your ice cream to the next level. I would never even think of that. That is why we are leaving this to the professionals here. And your ice cream is also made with hormone-free milk.
Correct.
Why was that important to you?
It's just healthier, right? It's better for you as a person. It's also, better for the cows.
Yeah.
And so we just want to make sure we're, again, sourcing the best stuff that we can give to you.
That's absolutely wonderful. And then where can people buy your ice cream?
So we are locally. We're in Safeway, PCC,
cool.
Whole Foods, Met Market, Town and Country, Northwest Grocers, Hagen. So all up and down Washington, and expanding to California and Alaska and Hawaii right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you planning on opening any other ice cream shops anytime soon? Maybe in the Seattle area?
That is always a possibility.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
We have our scoop shop up in Fairhaven, which you've joined us. We also make our own baked goods there. All the pies, all the baked goods are all made fresh there. We also do an incredible pie milkshake, so you can have a slice of pie and then ice cream and blend that in and have a pie a la mode to go.
Are you kidding me? Okay, that is the cutest little area too. I mean, go out, visit him in Fairhaven, take a little walk around, go to Baby Green's plant shop and all the cute spots around there. Such a cute historic downtown if you've never been. Tim, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
This has been wonderful. I'm going to get in on this a little bit more. And we've posted more info on Acme Valley Ice Cream and the Scooped Ice Cream Festival up on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. And hey, up next, Mireya is grilling on our weather deck with Mexi Beast Barbecue. And don't forget, if you missed anything from today's show, you can find it all on our website. Head to fox13seattle.com/studio13live. Be right back.
All around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make you smile, take you another.
Hey, in case you didn't know it, it is Friday, baby, and I am here with my friend Steve Hernandez with Mexi Beast Barbecue. We're up on our weather deck, so excited. Yes, so what are we working on today?
Well, it's great. We're in the summer season, grilling and chilling. Pacific Northwest is nothing like the summertime. And so this is a great summertime backyard barbecue recipe, loaded, grilled, fresh oysters. These came out of the water yesterday.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm used to eating my oysters raw, but this is a little bit different. Talk to me about that.
Well, nothing wrong with a raw oyster with a little tequila shooter on the side, right? But eating raw oysters is seasonal, and this is not the season to eat them. So you want to grill them and cook them, and so that's really the best way now to do it, and to, again, make them however you like. To take them up another notch from raw. Not very many people like the raw texture, so this kind of gives another alternative for that.
A little different. You got some tasty stuff in there, so talk to me about what you're throwing in there and what people can use to sort of elevate that barbecue element.
Well, that's what we're all about, is elevating simple ingredients. When it comes to oysters like this, Rockefeller style, sky's the limits. You can use whatever you have in your pantry. These are just a few ingredients that I love. I got some compound butter that I made. You can buy it in the store. You can make it yourself. A little basil, a little Parmesan, a little garlic. And then I'm topping it off with some pepper jack cheese for that little kick, and then some bacon for some crunch and saltiness, and then a little green onion. And to make it barbecue, we're gonna dollop a little barbecue sauce on it. You can use sriracha. You can do whatever you want. But that's just how I make them for my friends and family.
My mouth is watering. Okay, tell me the trick though for making sure it's not like overcooked or undercooked.
Sure. Yeah, there's nothing like a rubbery, chewy oyster. So the temp you really want to shoot for is 145. When you're visually looking at them, you want them to be a little bit, start bubbling on the edges there. The safest thing is to use a meat thermometer to check. 145 is a safe temperature, is where you want to get to. After that, they become a little chewy. So you really want to be careful when you're cooking on an open fire like this.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so you have to tell me, what is the trick to opening one of these puppies up without stabbing yourself in the hand?
I think everybody has made that mistake for sure. And when it comes to opening oysters, it's tools and technique. Really, those two things. I would recommend investing on a good oyster knife. It's going to go a long way, and a steady surface. And so when you look at an oyster here, all fresh oysters have a seam. So you want to find that seam. You don't want to open up on the closed end. You want to try to find that seam. Use something to hold down. Really just give yourself a good support. Find that seam, and then let it pop. Boom. You're just gonna work it around and try not to get shell inside of that oyster. So, so you're gonna crack that shell open, and you're just gonna detach that oyster from the top shell there. And then it's also attached at the bottom. So you're gonna detach that, and see how the fragments, you just wanna make sure you don't get those in your oysters at all. And then you wanna save that juice, that's the best part. and get that on the grill.
Ooh, okay, very nice. Okay, so if you couldn't tell, this man loves educating people to make delicious food. So talk to me about any projects you're working on right now that you really love.
For sure. You know, my target audience, and when I love to cook for people, it's just keeping it simple, right? Cooking can be so intimidating. So me, it's just taking simple ingredients that you can do at home, simple steps, 3-4 steps for delicious. So I just made, I'm Mexican, I love Mexican food.
Same.
So I made an enchilada casserole in a cast iron on a grill. Killed it. My family ate the whole thing, no leftovers, which is what I got 2 teenage boys. They just devoured the whole thing. And I get a lot of people making that because when you're at work, trying to get home, making a dinner, sometimes you need a little bit of help there. So.
Oh, wonderful. You know, I still think about the deviled eggs that you made for us
Thank
and
you.
the tacos. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can we try these?
Absolutely. Well, let's load up real quick. I don't know how much time we have.
Yeah, we got some time.
But we got that compound butter here. I just want to show somebody how to dress it up.
Okay.
So you're gonna get that compound butter. You're gonna let that melt down a little bit. Obviously, I got some here that were already done. Then you're gonna get a little bit of that pepper jack on there.
Ooh.
Let that melt down. Like this one right here is ready for the pepper jack. Get those going there. And then you're gonna get a little bit of those bacon bits to sprinkle it on.
Beautiful.
And then once that melts down, you're gonna bring it over here. You're gonna hit it with a splash of that barbecue sauce.
Yes.
I already got some on that one. And then just a little bit of green onion to garnish.
Beautiful. Do you
And
want to
then
cheers?
You can cheers that. Come on. Cheers to summertime and the PNW.
I'm holding it weird.
So you can take it however you want.
Okay.
I'm a 1-bite guy.
Oh, I still got to talk, my friend. Oh my gosh. That's so different and delicious. Oh, I love that. Okay.
That's so good.
So you also cater, by the
Yeah.
way. How can people get more information on that?
Yeah, so I have a limited menu. I just specialize in a few things. Up to 150 guests is what I max out at. And they can find me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, all the social media platforms, and all my information is there.
Wonderful. Okay, well, we also have more information on our website, and you can definitely check it out. I love your vibe, man.
Oh, thank you. I love being here. You guys are so awesome, so welcoming. We're on the rooftop here,
I know.
enjoying the nice weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
So nothing like the summer in PNW.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. And always remember, if there is someone you think we should feature, you could definitely let us know. Just look for Studio 13 on Fox. We hope you have an amazing weekend. Go out there, have a blast, maybe have a little barbecue.
Hey, try this recipe. You'll love it.
Take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sun shining through the clouds. I'm gonna